Hello, it's Alex, the Bookubus. I'm back with another video about Pretty Little Liars Original Sin, taking a look at all of the horror references throughout the show. And in this video, we're going to be going through everything in the rest of the series, so that's episodes 7, 8, 9 and 10. Hopefully I spotted them all, but if there is anything you noticed that I didn't, feel free to let me know in the comments. And there will be some spoilers, so I definitely recommend watching the show before watching this video. So let's start off with the title of episode 7 is Carnival of Souls, a nod to the film of the same name from 1962, and there is a carnival in this episode. At the Orpheum, Wes talks about showing a double feature of Last House on the Left and its inspiration, The Virgin Spring. There is a poster for the remake of Carnival of Souls from 1998. Imogen loses the fake baby and we find out that she has named it Clarice, a nod to Clarice in Silence of the Lambs. Imogen looks into the option of adoption for her real baby. The sign says Woodhouse Adoption Agency. Woodhouse is the name of the couple in Rosemary's Baby. Tabby and Imogen chat, and Tabby refers to Sheriff Beasley as Sheriff Slenderman, a character originating from a creepypasta. So that's it for episode 7, and let's get straight into episode 8. We see some film posters in Tabby's film class, some that we've seen before, plus one for The Human Monster and one for The Wraith. Thanksgiving is approaching, and at the Orpheum there are posters for Thanksgiving 1 and 3. There is no Thanksgiving 2. Imogen and Chip volunteer at the soup kitchen, and their aprons say St Maud Catholic Church, a nod to the 2019 film St Maud. The girls have a night out, and Tabby asks what their favourite clubbing movie of all time is, and Farron says Climax, the 2018 film directed by Gaspar Noé. Imogen goes to the Waters house, and Joe chases her. This shot with the hole in the door reminded me of the iconic Here's Johnny scene in The Shining. We see the dead body on the bed, which made me think of Psycho and Deranged, both of which were inspired by Ed Gein. And that's it for episode 8, so moving on to episode 9. The episode title is Dead and Buried, possibly a nod to the film of the same name from 1981. The Orpheum is showing a holiday horror double feature of Black Christmas and Silent Night Deadly Night. In the lobby we see a poster for The Exorcist. Imogen goes to see the coroner about her mother's death, and his name is Dr. Brundle, the same name as the main character in David Cronenberg's The Fly. Sheriff Beasley informs Imogen that her mother's grave has been dug up. On the headstone we see Davy's full name is Davy Lee Adams, which may be a nod to Scream Queen Jamie Lee Curtis. That's it for episode 9, and now the final episode, episode 10. In a flashback, we see Angela and her mother arguing about Angela going to the rave, which is very reminiscent of Carrie and her overbearing mother. Wes tells Tabby he's going to Pittsburgh for Romero Fest, a reference to George A. Romero, who shot many of his movies in and around Pittsburgh. Imogen and Tabby search in Chip's room. We see posters for Death Game, The Watcher in the Woods, and Passion Pit. A poster for Pieces. The DVD for I Spit on Your Grave. Some more posters for I Drink Your Blood and I Eat Your Skin and The Evil Dead. A DVD for Straw Dogs and what I'm assuming is Irreversible. Tabby mentions The People Under the Stairs, another film directed by Wes Craven. The girls get to the school and find that A wants to split them up, and Tabby says that goes against horror movie rules. The group splitting up and getting picked off one by one is definitely a horror trope. Imogen finds her mother's body laid out with the headstone, just like a scene in Halloween. The message says to look in her mouth, similar to the clue found in the mouth of a corpse in The Silence of the Lambs. Tabby asks everyone what their favourite Christmas movie is. Hers is Gremlins. Mouse says hers is The Nightmare Before Christmas. Tabby asks Imogen if she thinks things are really over or if there might be a sequel. another horror movie cliche, since some of them end up with multiple sequels. And I think they did a great job with wrapping up the story for this show, but definitely leaves potential for a season 2. And so that is it for episodes 7, 8, 9 and 10. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to like, comment and subscribe. If you haven't already watched my videos for the other episodes, you can check out the playlist. Thank you ever so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you again in my next video. Bye!